Okay, guys, let's get into this. This is going to be the midday recap for April 23rd of 2018. The first trade that we have on our board here is AA. If you look on a 1 minute time frame, this is what we was trading off of. Looks like our entry was at 54.50. I like whole and half numbers a lot. But if you can see initially, basically, this is actually one of the best trades that I had today, actually. But right out of the gate, it kind of popped up, which was really nice. Kind of came back down, and then it popped up again. So if you look right here, it never broke the high of the day. So that's what I was liking or anticipating, that it stay underneath basically this $55 mark. And so under 54.50, it broke through. And you know what? We partialed out, and then it kept on breaking through. So that was awesome. That was a good first trade there this morning there that really helped my confidence going forward. The second trade, guys, was Hasbro, HAS, again on the 1 minute time frame. So it did what I was anticipating it to do. It broke up out the gates, and then it did it again. I was kind of seeing the same thing, wanted it to stay under 81, and then our initial entry was here under 80. So it did break down. It gave us actually a really good, it almost gave us $1, but it was moving a little fast for me because I was in the other trade, AA, also. So I did partial out of this, and then not very much. This is not really of a big much stock to talk about. And then it just basically came back to my entry, and I got out. So like I said, it was just a small partial, and even on the second trade, so not much to talk about. All right, guys, the third trade was Mark, as M-A-R-K. Again, we're on the 1 minute time frame. And what I was looking for is, I'm a part of the Tradenet group, and I watch them in their chat room. I watch Twitter. I watch stock tweets. My Twitter and my stock tweets will be actually in the description box if you want to follow. I don't charge anything for any of that. This is just information, guys. I don't trade the best either, so follow at your own risk, I guess, if you could say, because this is what happens when you don't, when you're just following someone blindly and you don't know what's going on. So I did like this over here I found this information. They were posting it at 660.25, and for some odd reason, it popped through. Great, that was nice. And then it came back down, and I was looking at that initial same entry, but for some reason, stupid me, I didn't follow my own rules. I didn't, I was looking elsewhere and stuff like that. And this was even a good right here. If I would have kept the same level, I would have been in the money. But guys, understand that most times levels are very good. If you can clarify them and kind of stick with them, the levels are typically really nice. If you lose once on them and you'll go back to that same level most times, I find that it's very high, that it will give you the trade and give you into profit on that second time around. But dumb me, what I did is I liked it up here at 60.40, and I took the trade because I was hoping that it would break the high of the day. And what did it do? It triggered me in really quickly and then got me out. I was basically, my stop loss was here at 60.16 there, and so I did take a full loss on that. And it happens if you break your own rules or you're not watching the levels correctly. That's what's going to happen. You're going to lose money, guys. And this is definitely an honest review, guys. And I'm going to be doing this the same exact way. Not everyone always out there is in the chat room. They're always showing their winners. What about their losers, guys? Because losing is actually one of the bigger parts of actual trading. If you can manage your trades, manage your losses on your trades, so that the good ones work out good in your favor and you're able to profit, this is where you're going to learn from, is all your mistakes. And unfortunately, I had a mistake on this one here. But if someone's trying to tell you that they're winning all the time, that's probably not right, guys. Because some of the top traders out there, yeah, if someone's telling you they're making $1 million trading, I highly doubt it. It's really difficult to do that just because there's so many up and downs in the trading market. They're probably getting their money from selling you courses or having a chat room and stuff like that. They're not getting that through trading there itself. And you also want to be careful with it, because some of these chat rooms, some of the leaders of the chat rooms, yeah, they're making a lot of money because they have a lot of members, but they're announcing stuff and they're not even taking their own announcement or their own trade. And that's horrible to provide recommendations to people and you're not even willing to put your own money into that. So please be careful with that, because that does go on. All right, guys, and then lastly, it's PM. That's what we're going to be looking at. It's on a 1 minute time frame also. I was looking at it here at 83.80. So what it did, it was a little bit after this. It was like almost, this is my last trade that I did for the day, but it bounced here, and then it reversed, and then so that's where I liked it at. I got this information there from the Tradenet chat room. Again, I'm a part of the Tradenet funding program. I'll put some more information in the description. I definitely highly recommend their service there. They're really good people to trade with. They have good support, and they give you quite a bit of capital to play with. Actually, not to play with. This is a business, and this is what I do. I do this as a business, and but they give you, for really minimal cost, they give you great leverage onto that capital to make these trades work and to make it very good. But I'll put some information in the description. I try to give as honest review to anything that I've actually been through, and I've actually, any chat room that I've been in and all that kind of stuff. I'm not here just to, promote somebody or do anything like that. I don't get paid from anyone. And I'm not looking to do that. So I basically just trade. So that's what I was saying. I don't get paid for nothing, so don't worry about it. But what it did is it dropped down through this level here, and then if you notice, boom, it took off on us down here. So that was an excellent trade. I partialed out right here. Again, guys, you just need a good 30 or 40 cents out of this. And then what it did is it almost returned to my initial entry, which it did. But I liked it so much that, because it was down, it was underneath the 20, it was underneath the VWAP, and so I let it go ahead and work itself and do its thing. But that was a good trade, though. Again, guys, this was the market recap for today, 4/23/18. I don't edit these videos. They're just as raw form as possible. Again, this is just information there. You guys can take it for what it is. But in the description box, I'll be able to put my Twitter and my stock twits on there. You can follow me if you like. I'm not the best trader out there, but I do kind of know. I have been trading for roughly about 10 years now, so I've had a lot of chart time. I've basically been through, I would say, almost any chat room that's been out there. I've almost given every single one of them a try. So if you do have some questions about a specific chat room before you even wanted to join, I will give you my honest feedback in regards to that. Not only just the pricing or the cost, but really the ins and outs, what's going on with them, and But I'm not here to badmouth anyone or tell anyone differently, because we're all traders. We all have a special niche that we work with. These are a little bit higher price stocks. Sometimes people like lower price stocks, low float, breakouts, and all that kind of stuff. There's just different mixtures out there. But let us know, guys, if you have any questions. My information is going to be in the description. You guys hang tight.